Everyone. It's Friday. Welcome to Philosophical Fridays. And I'm ready to help us kick off our weekend. This is a quote from Jane Goodall, anthropologist and I never say it right. Primatologist? Primatologist? Primatologist. Jane Goodall, who did most of her studies on the family interactions of wild chimpanzees. She's 90, a little over, I think 90 years old now, turned 90 this year. And April 3rd, she turned 90 years old. And she has a wonderful history of discovering relationships as an English zoologist. So let's see what she has to say as far as her good advice today. That is, what you do makes a difference. And you have to decide what kind of difference you want to make. So again, what you do makes a difference. And you have to decide what kind of difference you want to make. Now, when I read that one, this is a while back, I had set it aside, actually a couple months ago. It says June 13th on the calendar here that I got it. And I set it aside because there's just an instant assumption in my head, which is very wrong. That is, when you say a person really makes a difference, you think of someone who really makes societally a difference, like Jane Goodall did in her work, in her life work, actually. And others that we know, well-known people, to make the betterment of society by what you do as far as making a difference. But there are very negative differences as well. That's a difference too. And what you do with your lot in life makes a difference, good, bad, or indifferent. So what came to mind is what we're all watching to see how it unfolds. And that is the situation with P. Diddy, Sean Puffy Combs. Because when I think of his life, he used such a hustle, and I mean in the truest sense, a hustle, a swindling and dealing, using the various monikers that he would change his name, making decisions in the music industry, really working towards leaving the life that could have been for him and defining himself differently and actually making it an impact in the music industry and opening gates and having opportunities for people to see what other things he was doing now that would make anyone, shrug. That's a difference too. The negative things that he did, it's just like, I can't even recount them. They're so. Someone told us, someone told a joke not long ago saying the devil is really mad because he didn't think anyone was darker and meaner than he was until he saw what P. Diddy did. And he took my job. I can't compete with that. I'm not that low down. I thought, I heard a comedian say that, so I'm not taking it. I'm just sharing. But I laughed so hard when I heard that. He had to put so much effort into being a mean person. I did a post not long ago. I think it was also this year on the BTK, bind, torture, kill murderer who's finally got caught. And no one could imagine that it was him because he was a good father. He was active in his church. He was on the board of many nonprofits, on the board at his church. President, was a park ranger, took his kids camping frequently, had a lot of impact in the community, was very well known. Yet at night, he was binding, torturing, and killing people. So what kind of difference did you make with your life? What a facade that you're someone else. Just like P. Diddy, you're someone else. Harvey Weinstein, you were someone else. Doing these dark, dark things. If you're going to do something and make a difference in your life, make it an improvement and an enhancement for yourself and others. And I'll end with this saying, saying this, as I'm seeing all of this, this disturbing, and that is, now these are my words, okay? These are my opinions about the facts as they unfold. I'll put it that way. And that is, I think, what greater impact, what greater difference, what better difference he could have made with all that power if he had put as much oil in the soil, like he was the baby oil, then, and open doors of opportunity to use the platform better. I just feel like, what a waste. But what a Shakespearean life as a result of all of that. Bad choices don't lead people or make people become a bad person. They were already that. The capacity within them, the capacity is there to do that, is what I'm saying. So if you're going to make a difference, make it a good difference. I'll put it that way. I'm going to drop the link to Miss Jane Goodall. Actually, she's Baroness, or is she a Dame now? Let me see. I don't want to. Yeah, she's a Dame. From a Baroness to a Dame. Okay, she's a Dame. I believe in giving the proper protocol. She is Dame Jane Goodall, and I hope you enjoy this short philosophical quote. Please click like and please click subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye.